So Moses took the redemption money from those who were over and above those who were redeemed by the Levites, from the firstborn of the children of Israel, who took the money 1,365 shekels according to the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the redemption money to Aaron and his sons according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. This is Numbers chapter 3. This is my fourth stream. Unfortunately, the stream is getting cut off, but I'm not going to quit. I'm going to do until I complete today's task of reading Numbers chapter 1 to 6. So let me go to Numbers chapter 4. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Take a census to the sons of Goeth from among the children of Levi, by their families, by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, who have entered the service to do the work in the tabernacle of the meeting. This is the service of the sons of Goeth in the tabernacle of the meeting, relating to the most holy things. When the camp prepares to journey, Aaron and his sons shall come, and they shall take down the coverings, veil, and cover of the ark of the testimony with it. Then they shall put on it the cover of badger skins, and spread over a cloth entirely of blue, and they shall insert its poles. On the table of showbread they shall spread a blue cloth, and put on its dishes, the pans, the bowls, and the pitchers for pouring the showbread shall be on it. They shall spread over them a scarlet cloth, the cover of the small, with the covering of a badger skin, and they shall insert it poles, and they shall take a blue cloth, and cover the lampstands of the light with its lamps, its wick trimmers, its trays, and all its oil vessels with which they service it. Then they shall put it on the utils, the covering of a badger skins, and put it on a carrying beam. Over the golden altar they shall spread a blue cloth, and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and they shall insert its bowls. Then they shall take all the utensils of the service with their ministry in the sanctuary, put them in a blue cloth, cover them with the covering of a badger skins, and put them on a carrying beam. Also they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth over it, and they shall put on it all the implements with which they ministered there, the fire pans, the forks, the shovels, the basins, and all the utensils of the altar, and they shall insert its bowl. And when Aaron and his sons have finished covering the sanctuary and all the furnishings of the sanctuary, and the camp is set to go, then the sons of God shall come to carry them, but they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These are the things in the tabernacle of the meeting which the sons of God are to carry. The appointed duty of Elsa, the sons of Aaron, the priest, is the oil of the light, the sweet incense, the daily grain offering, the anointing oil, the oversight of all the tabernacle, all that is in the sanctuary and its furnishings. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Do not cut off the tribe of the families of Kohathites from among the Levites, but do this in regard to them, that they may live and not die when they approach the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint each of them to service his task, but they shall not go to watch while the holy things are being covered, lest they die. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Also take a census of the sons of Gershon by their father's house, by their families, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old. You shall number them, all who have entered to perform the service, to do the work in the tabernacle of the meeting. This is the service of the families of Gershon, in serving and carrying. They shall carry the curtains of tabernacle and the tabernacle of the meeting with its cover, the covering of badger skins that is on it, the screen of the door of the tabernacle of the meeting, the screen for the door of the gate of the court, the hangings of the court which are around the tabernacle and the altar, and their coats and all the furnishings for their services, and that is made for things, so shall they serve. Aaron and his sons shall assign all the service of the sons of Gershon, all their task and all their service, and you shall appoint to them all their task and their duties. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the meeting, and the duties shall be under the authority of the Itmar, sons of Aaron, the priest. As for the sons of Merari, you shall number them by their families and by their and by their As for the sons of Merari, you shall number them by their families and by their father's house, for 30 years old and above, even for 50 years old, you shall number them, everyone who enters the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the meeting. And this is what they must carry as all the service for the tabernacle of the meeting, the boards of the tabernacle, its bars, its pillars, its sockets, the pillars around the court with their sockets and begs and cords, with all the furnishing on all the services you shall assign to each man by name the items he must carry. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, and all the service of the tabernacle of the meeting under the authority of Itmar, the sons of Aaron the priest. And Moses, Aaron, and the leaders of the congregation numbered the sons of Kohathites by their families and by their father's house, for 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, and everyone who entered the service for work, tabernacle of the meeting. Those who are numbered by their families were 20,750. These were the ones who were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, and all who might serve in the tabernacle of the meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses, and those who were numbered of the sons of Gershon by their families and by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, and everyone who entered the service to work in the tabernacle of the meeting. Those who were numbered by the families by their father's house were 22,630. These are the ones who were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, and all who might serve in the tabernacle of the meeting, whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to the commandment of the Lord. Those of the families of the sons of Merari who were numbered by their family by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service, the tabernacle of the meeting. Those who were numbered by their families were 3,200. These are the ones who numbered the families of the sons of Merari, whose Moses and Aaron numbered according to the word of the Lord by the hand of the Moses. All who were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron and the leaders of Israel numbered by their families and by their father's house, from 30 years old and above, even to 50 years old, everyone who came to the work of the service and the work of the bearing burdens in the tabernacle of the meeting. Those who were numbered were 8,580. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of the Moses, each according to his service, according to his task. Thus they were numbered by him, as the Lord commanded Moses. Numbers chapter 5. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel that they may put out of the camp every leper, everyone who has discharged, and whoever becomes defiled by corpses. You shall put out both male and female, you shall put them outside the camp, that they may not defile their camps in the midst of which I dwell. Children of Israel did so and put them outside the camp, as the Lord spoke to Moses. So the children of Israel did. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel. When a man or a woman commits any sin that men commit in unfaithfulness against the Lord, and that person is guilty, then he may confess the sin which he has committed. He shall make a restitution for his trespass in full, plus 1/5 of it, and give it to the one he was wrong. But if a man has no relative whom restitution may be made for the wrong, the restitution for the wrong must go to the Lord for the priest, in addition to the ram of the atonement with which the atonement is made for him. Every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring to the priest, shall be his. And every man's holy thing shall be his, and whatever any man gives, the priest shall be his. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, If any man's wife go astray and behaves unfaithfulness towards him, and a man lies with a carnal and is hidden from the eyes of her husband, and is concealed that she has defiled herself, and there was no witness against her, nor she caught. If the spirit of jealousy comes upon him, and he becomes jealous of his wife who has defiled herself, or the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he has become jealous of his wife, although she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest. He shall bring the offering required for her, 1/5 of the ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil on it, and put a frankincense on it, because it is a grain offering of jealous, an offering of for remembering, for bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near and set her before the Lord. The priest shall take the holy water in a earthen vessel, and take some of the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle, and put it on into the water. Then the priest shall stand the woman before the Lord, uncover the woman's head, and put the offering for remembering in their hands, which is a grain offering of jealous. And the priest shall have it in his hand, the bitter water that brings a curse. And the priest shall put her under an oath, and say to the woman, If one man has lain with you, and if you have not gone astray to uncleanness while under your husband's authority, be free from this bitter water that brings the curse. But if you have gone astray while under your husband's authority, and if you have defiled yourself, and some man other than your husband has lain with you, then the priest shall put the woman under an oath of curse, and he shall say to the woman, The Lord make you a curse and an oath among your people. And the Lord makes your thigh rot and your belly swell, and may his water that causes the curse go into your stomach, and make your belly swell and your thigh rot. Then the woman shall say, Amen, so it be. So the priest shall write these curses in the book, and he shall strap them into the bitter water, and he shall make the woman drink the bitter water that brings a curse, and the water that brings the curse shall enter to become bitter. Then the priest shall take the grain offering of jealous from woman's hand, shall wave the offering before the Lord, and bring it to the altar, and the priest shall take an handful of an offering as its memorable portion, burn on it the altar, and afterwards make the woman drink the water. And when yes, drink the water, then it shall be, if she has defiled herself and behaved unfaithfully towards her husband, then the water that brings a curse will enter her and become bitter, and her belly will swell, a thigh will rot, and a woman will become a curse among her people. But if a woman has not defiled herself and is clean, then she shall be free, and may conceive children. This is the law of jealous, when a wife, while under her husband's authority, goes astray and defiles herself, or when the spirit of jealousy comes upon a man, and he becomes jealous of his wife, then he shall stand the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall execute all his law upon her. Then the man shall be free from iniquity, but the woman shall bear her guilt. Interesting chapter. So the final chapter for day today, Numbers chapter 6.
குளிச்சுட்டா கிடக்குறேன்
Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, When either a man or woman consecrate an offering to take a vow of an aspirate to separate himself to the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and similar drink. He shall drink neither vinegar made from wine, nor vinegar made from similar drink. Neither shall he drink any grape juice, nor eat fresh grapes or raisins. All the days of his separation he shall eat nothing that is produced by the grapevine from the seed to skin. All the days of the vow of separation no razor shall come up upon his head until the days are fulfilled for which he separated himself to the Lord. He shall be holy. Then he shall let the locks of his hair and his head grow all the days that he had separated himself to the Lord. He shall not go near a dead body. He shall not make himself unclean, even for his father or his mother, for his brother or his sister, when they die, because his separation to God is on his head. And all the days of his separation he shall be holy to the Lord. And if anyone dies very suddenly besides him, and he defiles his consecration head, then he shall shave his head on the day of his cleansing. On the seventh day he shall shave it. Then on the eighth day he shall bring two turtle doves or two young pigeons to the priest to the door of the tabernacle of the meeting. The priest shall offer one as a sin offering and other as a burnt offering, and make a atonement for him, because he sinned in regard to the corpses, and he shall sanctify his head that same day. He shall consecrate to the Lord days of his separation, and bring a male lamb in its first year as a trespass offering. For the former days shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. Now this is the law of the Nazarite. When the days of the separations are fulfilled, he shall be brought to the door of the tabernacle of the meeting. He shall present his offering to the Lord, one male in its first year without blemish as a burnt offering, one ewe lamb and its first year without blemish as a sin offering, one ram without blemish as a peace offering, a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mixed with oil, unleavened wafers anointed with oil, and their grain offering with their drink offering. Then the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram as a sacrifice of a peace offering to the Lord, the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall also offer its grain offering and its drink offering. Then the Nazarite shall shave his consecrated head at the door of the tabernacle of the meeting, and shall take the hair from its consecrated head, and put it on fire, which is under the sacrifice of the peace offering. And the priest shall take the boiled shoulder, the ram, one unleavened cake from the basket, and one unleavened wafer, and put them on the hands of the Nazarite after he has shaved his consecrated hair. And the priest shall wave them as a wave offering before the Lord. They are holy for priests, together with the breast of the wave offering and a thigh of a heave offering. After the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who vows to the Lord the offering of separation, and besides that, whatever else in his hand is able to provide according to the vow which he takes, he must do according to the law of the separation. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the way you shall bless the children of Israel. Say to them, The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. So they shall put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them. So 6 chapters are being completed, and hope to see you on the live stream. Maybe I'll do another live stream in a few hours. Thank you once again, and have a nice day. See you again.